Hi again, Alex here. It's been a couple of weeks since Empire E2, and I've come around to do a video showing you exactly how long and how my drive to Empire looks like. And we're going to start with the first stage, which is usually me starting driving after work from Niro to Malmö, where I can sleep because I get up around 4 or 5, depending on how early I need to go because of the ferry. Let's go. So here we are. The first stage between Nybro and Malmö. I usually drive after work from Nybro to Malmö where I sleep because I get up around 4 in the morning to start my drive to the ferry. This journey usually takes about 3 hours, give and take a couple of minutes because of roadworks, especially these days, because that entire road is just roadworks. I'm not going to go into details about how long it's going to take, but we're going to get a rough estimate. So that's the first stage. Now we'll head over to the next stage of the journey, which is also the second day. Here we are. This is the second day, first stage of the journey, and that's me driving from Malmö to Rødby in Denmark to the ferry crossing between Rødby and Puttgarden. This journey is actually a lot shorter. It takes roughly 2 hours, 10 minutes. So we are currently up at, as we saw, 5 hours, 10 minutes, something like that. As I said, it's going to be as much of a rough estimate as it can because I don't really want to go into details. That can be gnarly. Anyway, that's the first stage of the second day. Let's head over to how it looks from Puttgarden to Hoek van Holland, or to where I go, Van Holland. Here we are. This is how the drive between Puttgarden down to actually a gas station down in the Netherlands that I stop and refill the car before I head over to Hoek van Holland and the ferry between the Netherlands and England. This journey, as you can see, takes roughly 6.5 hours. Also, depending on traffic, sometimes the Autobahn can be a mess. Currently there is because there's a lot of roadworks, but most of the time it goes well. So roughly 6.5 hours there, if everything goes well. And this is just to the gas station where I refill my tank in Holland. As for the ferry crossing between Rødby and Puttgarden, that takes roughly 45 minutes. So we're currently on about 12 hours of a journey if we count the ferries, but the drive is currently on 11 hours, 40 minutes. Yeah, that's a road, and we're not even done yet. So let's head over to the last trip, I guess, between the gas station in Holland to Hoek van Holland, where the ferry for England leaves. Here we go. This is the journey from the gas station to the ferry crossing. This one takes 21 minutes. So, yeah, we're up to 21 minutes, sorry. And yeah, we're currently up to 12 hours of a drive in journey. All in all, counting with the ferry, we're up to 12 hours, 45 minutes. But yeah, that's the last stage of driving in Europe before I head over with the ferry to England. Now we shall see how my drive in England goes. And here we go. Here's the final stage of the drive and the third day of the journey to Empire. Here I drive from Harwich over to Dadford camping site. It takes roughly 3 hours. And this is honestly the most fun part of the journey. Also the one where I'm I'm impatient. Sorry, sometimes English words slip away from me. And yeah, this is the fun one. Honestly, the first time I drove on the right side of the way, as you say, or on the road, as you say, it was okay. It went fairly well, or on, as you say, the right side to drive on the. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. It's just all I'm gonna say. It went all right. It goes okay driving on your side now compared to the first time I did it. Anyway, that's it. Basically, that's the entire driving part of the journey. Is roughly, in that case, 14 hours. 15 hours. Sorry, I forgot about the follows there. As for the ferry part between Netherlands and England, that part takes roughly 9.5 hours. So the entire ferry part of the journey is roughly 10 hours, 15 minutes. Yeah, so that's it, basically. The entire journey there. Now we shall count it all up and see how well my math is. Sometimes math is hard. There we go. That's how the entire journey to Empire looks for me, and it's a while. Let's see if my math is correct here then, because math is hard. It takes roughly 15 hours for me to drive, give or take a couple of minutes, As for the ferry, that is 10 minutes, 10 hours, 15 minutes. Blah, my mouth today, my head today. And then calculating all that, my journey takes roughly 25 hours, 15 minutes. Sometimes you're going to have to give and take. So roughly it could take somewhere between 25 to 26 hours. And yeah, that's it. That's how long my journey takes to England. If you're calling me mad now, believe me, I've been called it before, but I love LARPing. I love empirelarp, so I say the entire journey worth it. Anyhow, everyone, that's how long my journey to empirelarp in England takes. I hope it gives you some clarity on how long it takes for me, and now I'm also realizing that I am quite mad driving there. Anyway, I love doing it, and I find it fun to drive. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Until next time, everyone.